Welcome back, everybody. This is Gazbeard. We transitioned yesterday from Mystery Lake to Milton, or Mountain Town as some of you may know it, and we safely got through the southern part of the map and into Milton House, where we found a treasure trove waiting for us. We've had a good night's sleep, we've woken up. Let's just check. Still just a tiny little bit tired. It's not quite daylight yet. We could, I suppose, have another hour's sleep because we've got quite a boring but intensive day ahead of us. So let's just quickly do that. Get rid of that exhaustion. There we go, full daylight. Now we probably will need to do some clothing repairs at some point today, but first let's just drop that deer skin from our kill yesterday and also get his guts down. So, where is it? In here? No, it's in here, isn't it? Yeah, there we go. Just drop that. Make sure it's in the right place. Back up a little bit. There we are. Just separate it out. We've got space for 2 guts up there, so let's quickly do that. There we are, that's them into place. We got 3 rabbit skins. We need a 4th to make rabbit skin mitts. We did leave some clothing around here, I believe. No, I thought we'd made some clothing. No, obviously not. Okay. We'll need to think about that. We've got, let's have a look. We've got 5 cured deer hides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 cured wolf pelts. And an enormous amount of guts. We're going to need to make some more fishing kits, because we're getting low on those. Carrying some feathers. Can we put those in? Yeah. We just put all of them in there for now. 33. That'll cover 11 arrows. We didn't leave any arrowheads in here, did we? No, we didn't. We did leave a 40% whetstone, which I'm not going to touch. 1 sewing kit. The 4 flares I'll probably acquisition, because we only have 4 flare shells left. In fact, what I'll do is I'll take 2 of those and I'll leave 2 here. Right, okay. That'll do for now. And I'm thinking we need to move a lot of this down to Meadows Farm, because that's where the workbench is. There's a lot of this stuff we can do absolutely zero with here at Milton House. In particular, I'm thinking about all those saplings. We've got how many? 7. We've got 11 birch saplings, which is 33 arrows. We've got 5 maple saplings, which is 5 bows. We really need to think about getting those down to Meadows Farm and getting those crafted up so that at least they're done and ready. I'm not going to be staying in Milton. I want to just have a few days here to sort things out and make sure that it's 100% ready for if we do come back to spend some time here. One of the reasons being that we're going to get plagued with wolves if we stay here. So let's just check our journal and let's see what notes we left for ourselves. We've left no notes for ourselves regarding Milton at all. So we need to get that done. Now, if we're going to take all of that stuff down to Meadows Farm, we're going to need to take some food with it and leave that down there as well. So that's going to be quite a bit of a transition. Right, so what we're going to do. Well, first I suppose we should check what we're carrying. 28.78 kilos. So we can afford to shuttle about 10 kilos at a time. Need to pick up some more cloth because we used some. Need to drop them. Well, we're going to need to take fuel down for both the stove and for the fire barrel in the barn. Now we need to take food down there, but we don't want to mix it up with what we've already got. We need to make a fishing kit. Need to harvest that arrow. Keep that torch with us as it is. Right. We do actually need to get them crafted just to save weight.
I could eat anything right now.
Yeah, we see that. Let's just get these crafted. Right, that'll save us a little bit of carried weight. As I said, the Old Man's Beard wound dressing, the 3 mosses are lighter than the finished dressing, so what we'll do is we'll just leave them like that. We've got clothes upstairs to harvest and sort out. The weather's not sounding great. How are we doing with food that we're carrying? We've got the bear meat, let's get that eaten. And take a drink, get him off our backs. That should stop him moaning about his stomach for a while. Right, now we've got 2 fishing kits with a 73% fishing kit, so we definitely need to get some of them made. I don't believe we need no, we can do them by hand. We don't need the workbench to do those, and their weight is insignificant at 0.02 kilos, so we could make half a dozen of them without a problem, and then we're covered. Do we have any of those in the cupboard through here? Because if not, I will make half a dozen and leave a couple here. We've got 2 fishing lines there. That's it. So we get 2 hooks from a piece of scrap metal, I believe. Let's just verify that. Oh, we do need the workbench to make the hooks in line. We get 3 hooks from 1 piece of scrap metal, and we get 2 lines from a gut. So if we took 2 bits of scrap metal and 2 guts with us, plus those 2 lines, we can make 6 fishing kits. Okay, so let's do that. Oops. Right, so if we take them, take those 2 cured guts with us, get 2 bits of scrap metal. We need to go and harvest some more. Right, if we take one more feather out of here, and we can take 4 of those, we can make 12 arrow shafts, and with the bits that we've just harvested we can make 1 arrow. If we take 2 maple saplings with us, and I believe it's 2 guts per bow. So if we then take 4 guts with us, we can make 2 bows to leave here. I just want to go and harvest some clothes upstairs just to reduce the inventory management tasks up here. These driving gloves are totally worthless. Let's just transfer them across for harvesting. I'm not sure about that cowl, whether it's any good or not. I believe we're wearing better stuff anyway, so let's just transfer 2 of them to harvest for cloth. Those gloves are almost dead. Let's transfer them to harvest. That plaid shirt's almost dead. I don't want to harvest the underwear because underwear's in limited supply on this run through for some reason. We'll harvest that. That toque I am going to repair. So let's just get that hat repaired. Oops. %, jolly good. So we've got 1 at 96, 1 at 98. We'll put the 96 back in the cupboard. There we are. Oops. Toques are in short supply, of course. Those sports socks we can harvest. Don't really want to harvest those wool socks either, so I'm going to repair them and put them back in the cupboard. Okay, 83%, that'll do. That'll keep them in a reasonable condition. Right, so let's just quickly harvest these clothes. So these we want to harvest. These we want to harvest. These cowls we want to harvest. Those red gloves we said we would harvest. And that shirt. Those cotton socks. These gloves to harvest. And that brings us back to our standard inventory with 1 toque as a spare, a pair of blue mitts as a spare, a pair of mountain socks as a spare. Everything else we're just wearing 1 of each. I'm going to repair those blue gloves though. Now that we're into a high cloth area, I wanted to repair that. Right. Sorry, I got interrupted. I had to go to the door. So the game timer's probably ticked on a bit. Not too much, thankfully. Right, he needs to eat, he needs to drink before we do much else. Let's get him downstairs. And let's get a piece of meat. Hope there's not a wolf waiting outside for us, because I forgot to pull the bow out. It all looks kind of quiet. Just grab that piece of bear meat, duck back inside, and we're not going to get down to Meadows Farm today in game. We'll have to have a night's sleep and then head down there. Right, so let's get that meat down in before he starts whinging at us. Take a drink. And right, we've got no water sitting up there. But we can take one of them just to top up our water supplies, because we were quite low, just under 2 litres now, which in itself is still a bit low. So, with the time, well, we could make it down to Meadows Farm, but we'd arrive in the dark. Yeah, we ferry some of the food down. So let's have a look. In terms of the canned food, we've got 2 tins of pretty ropey dog food. If we take them down for eating, take that ropey tin of peaches with us for eating.
I'm gonna have to leave something behind.
We left all the sodas deliberately in a good condition. So what I might do is split the very high condition ones between here and the Meadows Farm. We take those 2 grape sodas down. They're at 85%. Because what I'm wanting to do is leave some supplies at the top of the climbing rope for Milton Basin as well. Yeah, that'll do. What have we got in here? Well, those 2 candy bars are pretty ropey, so we'll have them in the pack for munching. We don't have anything of a similar high quality to the other stuff though. We'll take one of those, we'll take that highest quality jerky down. We'll take that highest quality granola bar down to leave at the farm. Don't think we need to leave any of these down there. Well, I guess we could leave 1 reishi and 1 mushroom tea down there. Right, we take these 2 low quality jars of painkillers with us. We don't need water purification tablets down there. We'll take the lower of those 2 antiseptics with us, and we'll transfer a pair of bandages down to there. And we'll leave an accelerant down there. In fact, we'll leave 1 in the farm and 1 at the barn. All these matches are in a very high condition. Oh, cancel. Right, so if we say those lower condition ones are for us, and we'll transfer these highest condition ones down to the to the farmhouse. That doesn't leave us a lot of food that we're actually going to leave, food that we're going to leave there. So we need to think about, because all the low condition stuff we'll keep with us. And in fact, those low condition crackers I might swap out for the lower condition ones here. Oh, they weren't in there. Right, that one we'll take to the farm. That middle condition one we'll leave at the farm. We'll leave one of them at the farm. Yeah, we'll take these lower condition crackers with us, and we'll leave these higher ones here. Yeah, like that. Okay. In fact, that's down to 50%. We'll take that with us. We'll take that 52 with us as well. Right. So that should do on the food side. That's put us at just about 53 kilos. We did pick up the saplings. We'll take that second cook pot down to the farm. Because we got 6 there, we don't need a 7th. We'll leave all the wood and stuff here. I'm guessing we should take a lantern down there as well, but we'll leave that for now, because we're going to be quite heavy when we do go. We're going to really should leave some clothes down there, but not on this run. We'll do that on the next run, because we're going to be ferrying stuff a couple of times. What weight is a cured deer hide?
Make something with this.
Half a kilo. Leaving the cured deer hides down there would be a smartish move. How much cloth are we carrying? Only carrying 4 bits of cloth. So if we grab 5, and we're carrying 3 bits of leather. There's 4 bits in the cupboard, that's fine. The guts we've got are for the bows and the fishing gear. How's the time? We're not going to make it to Meadow Farm tonight before dark, so we'll pick up the 5 deer hides in the morning and take them down with us. That just gives us time to repair that sleeping bag back to 100%. So if we take it and then repair it, need 2 bits of cloth and a 1 hour to repair it. 95%. That's good enough for now. And in fact, if we repair that one, we'll keep the failed. Okay, well in that case we'll drop that one here. It's 93%. It's going to be good for quite some time. And it's getting to that dark stage. Let's get another piece of meat for supper. This time we will take the bow out. Because at dusk, quite often see the wolves running around in town. And we've got Christmas card weather again. Very pretty, isn't it? Listening, and I don't hear any wolves. Right, so we want a piece of meat for supper. That's 1,000 calories. And That's only 960. Wonder why there's a difference. So one for supper, one for breakfast. Put the bow away. Just after dark. We can still see what we're doing, but there's nothing we can do much. He's actually not that hungry or thirsty. Okay, so as we said, he's not that hungry, he's a little bit thirsty, he's not fully tired as yet. In order to get a decent night's sleep, we're going to have to do some exercise. So, run up the stairs, around the landing, come back again, try and exhaust him down a bit, go for a run round the fire stack, back up the stairs. I'm just going to keep walking backwards and forwards around like this to tire him out so that he will sleep. Let his stamina rebuild for another sprint round. Out of stamina again. What this does is it uses up his energy. Yeah, it's dropping quite rapidly. This is good. The more tired out we can get him, the longer he'll sleep and put us back on daylight when he does wake up. And he is carrying a heavy load. I mean, he is severely encumbered. So that's helping as well. Whoops. Can't run anymore. So once more down and round the chimney stack. And then we can put him to bed. And he should sleep till morning. And that's better than passing a couple of hours. So there we are. Almost there, but he still needs to pass an hour to get closer to midnight. So let's just do that. Right. Let's just
something is sapping my energy.
Check his calories and stuff. He's got 903 calories. That's enough to get him to sunrise. But we'll put a kilo of that meat inside him, and he is thirsty, so we brought in 2 kilos of meat deliberately. We'll use the lower calorie one. And give him a drink. Need to remember to pick up a litre of water in the morning. So there we are. 1800 calories, far more than he needs to get through the night. But it just means if we forget to feed him first thing in the morning, at least he's got enough in him. So, put him to sleep, 10 hours. Make sure he's as fresh as possible, because he may have to go wolf wrestling in the morning. In case you didn't realise it, I'd been interrupted 3 or 4 times recording this video by people coming to the door. So there may seem to be a couple of unnatural breaks during the video. And there we are. We're into... I missed that. I think that said...
That guy who drank his own pee doesn't seem so crazy right now.
I think that said we're in day 104. Let's just check the journal. If the journal says 105, we're in 104. No, we are in 104. Okay. It's just after sunrise, perfect timing. So let's give him a drink. His calorie meter says he's half full, which is fine. And we'll end the video there. Thanks for watching. Check the video description for links to my other channels. please subscribe to this one. Give the video a like if you're enjoying any tips or tricks that you're learning from it. And I'll see you in the next one. From me, as always, it's not goodbye, it's bye for now.